Hi, this is Steve. Welcome back to Scale Model Kit Review. In this video, I complete the final stage and issue for the Aston Martin DB5 by Eaglemoss. Now, if you haven't done so already, head over to Eaglemoss and subscribe to their cars today. They have a big selection over there. They have the brand new Eleanor from Gone in 60 Seconds movie. They also have the World War II Jeep. They have the Ghostbusters Ecto-1. Of course, the famous Back to the Future DeLorean and the Nissan GT-R R35. They have many other kits, so go over to their site and check it out for yourself. So here it is. This is the final stage for issue 22, which is stage 86. Now, stage 86, we just received the car cover, but I thought I would throw in some build on it. So what I'm actually doing here is I'm completing the under chassis build. I'm installing the under chassis components, and I'm throwing on all the other parts like the front grille and such. Now, I was able to do a repair of that window frame for the front windshield. Now, that was all entirely my fault. It's not the blame of Eaglemoss. So I'm hoping that Eaglemoss sends me a replacement here soon. But I did repair the window frame with some super glue, and I used some Molotow chrome pin. And it's a fantastic pin that you can use yourself. It's probably like the best chrome out there in pin form, and it works great for covering up the super glue. But it works fine for now, and it really looks the part. It looks good. So I am a little disappointed in the fit on the lower left corner of the car, and that is what we call the passenger side of the car. And apparently a lot of people have had that fit problem. One thing I wish I would have done is I would have stepped back and test fit that frame assembly to the front of the car with no components installed, like no interior on that frame. So just had the frame and the front of the car and done a test fit. Then I can see where the hang up is on the left side and remedy it and fix it. But you live and learn, and I hopefully one of you can give me a suggestion in the comments below on how to fix that. But I'm very pleased with everything on this. So let's get started on stage 86.
James Bond.
Welcome back. Let's look at the build instructions for the final stage of the Aston Martin DB5, stage 86. So here we are, the final assembly of this car. And I really could have done this in the previous stage, but I figured I'd give you something to watch for the final stage here. And let's go ahead and get a close-up look to see what we're going to be doing on this final stage. So, step one, we're going to make sure all our wires are hooked up and neatened up as they need to be. Step two, we're going to go ahead and install our rear chassis onto the bottom of the car. We want to make sure we hook up our wire for the battery box, and that should hook up to the white wires, I believe, that are underneath the suspension, underneath the body. After that, then we'll install all G screws for the front two, the middle two, the rear two, and then the very rear ones, those are going to be C-type screws in the back. And that's going to secure everything on the bottom. Then we'll come over and install the bottom of the water tank. That slides in. We'll put our R-type screws in. And lastly, I will go ahead and install the front grille, the windshield wipers, the seat, and the roof for the ejection seat. And that is it. So, let me get the parts out and I'll be right back. Here's the final parts pack, which is pack 86, and this is the cover. for the car. So I'll go ahead and open this up and we'll get a closer look. And here's the vinyl cover. It's very nice. As you unfold it, you see it has a nice edging to it. So we'll look at that a little bit later when I cover the car with it. Let's get started. Here we are, the final stage. So first thing I have to do is turn this over. Go ahead and put a towel down. Go ahead and turn this over. And there it is. So they want us to neaten up all the wires, which I did. I showed you that previously. And we want to install this onto the chassis. But before we do that, we need to plug it in. Okay. So the battery box plugs in first before we put the chassis on. The battery box plugs into the white right here first. And we need to find the red-black wire. And there's the red-black wire. So I take this and go down to the red-black with it. Plug it in. There it is. Now we'll turn this over and get everything to line up. Go ahead and install the chassis now. So you want to make sure your overriders are pulled out before you put it in on the back. So we'll slap it down in the back and everything else should line up going towards the front. Okay. Once your overriders are out of the way, you're not going to have any problems at all. So the first holes we're going to put in on the end there are C screws. And that's good there. Go on the other side with it. That's good there. Go ahead and push the overriders back in out of the way. That's good there. Now G screws go in next. And that goes in all the rest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 G screws go in. There's one. That's 2. One on the other side now. And 2 more up front. one more. Okay. Everything is in place here. Turn it over. Step 3, we install this radiator core support, and that simply just goes down right there where the two holes are, lines up. And we're going to put 2 R-type screws into that. There we go. That is in. Make sure our exhaust is fully installed like it should be there. And make sure the exhaust is fully installed here too. Looks good. Everything looks nice and neat and tidy. I am going to go ahead and turn this over. We are done with working underneath. Okay, we just have a few more things to do here. I think it's time to install the grill. Here's the grill itself, and it just slides into the front here. And there we go. All in place. There it looks what it looks like. Next, install the windshield wipers. There we go. 1 there. And 2 there. And I think they would sit on the frames if they were there. There you have it. And lastly, we have to hook up the radiator hose. And you can see it right there. It's all done. And here it is in all its glory, the Aston Martin DB5. I put the car cover on that I received in the last stage, and it really is very nice. So I'll take the cover off and you'll get your first look at the completed model. Well, here she is, all 22 pounds of her. I'm really pleased with it. The only thing that little disappointed in is the alignment fit on the left side of the car down there by the front of the passenger door. And if anybody knows how to fix this, please comment below and I'll try to fix it and show a video of that. But anyway, everything works on it, and I'll show you here in a second as I open up everything as far as the doors, the hood, and the trunk, and of course the engine noise. The engine, you can hear the engine running. The accelerator works, the interior lights work. The only thing that doesn't work is the horn. But I'm really pleased with the overall finish of the model. There's some slight mismatch of colors for the ejection seat roof. And of course the tail lights work, the brake lights work, as you can see here. But I'm very pleased. This is an awesome car to build. It was a challenge at times, and it was simple at times. But I hope you enjoyed watching my video series for this. And I know it's sold out right now in the US, but you can show your interest to subscribe to this. And the more people that show an interest and sign up for it, it will come back really quick. But it's a fantastic car. I can't wait to display it in my office. Like I said, if you have any questions, please comment below, and I'll try to answer them as soon as I can. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell for all notifications. Happy modeling, everybody, and take care. The next completed model for Eagle Moss should be the Nissan GTR R35.